Well, back out again. The great thing about being on holiday for a week is you can just go out and detect. Fields near my home, which is really nice. Get a good early start. Back in time for lunch. So, back on one of my favourite fields. Did find a little sort of, what I thought was a cut quarter, was probably a broken half hammy the last time I was on here. So I know there's some old stuff out there. So we can only hope that I find it. But we'll go and have a good look and see what we find. And I'll show you the first good one. Okie doke. So I've walked quite away from the car, and so far I've had a button and a little bit of a child's thimble and a big chunk of metal which is sticking out of my fines pouch, and which else has been pretty quiet actually, so thought we'd dig this one. So that doesn't sound good now, but 76, 80, it's a bit of a wiggly line, but it's been the best signal in a little while anyway, so but we'll have a look and see what we find. Okay, catch you when I dug it up with my sexy spade. Cheers. Well, it didn't take too long. A couple of little bits of turf out, and it's in one of these clods over here somewhere. So that bit. Oh, break a bit off. And that bit. This bit. Just done this bit. Now actually I think we can just see the edge of it. It's in there, look. It doesn't look like anything too interesting, does it? Let's see if we can break into this clod. Not easy with one hand, is it? Really? Stick you down there for a second. There. And there she blows. Is that the weird view? A bit random, wasn't it? I need a tripod. It's a little stud, look. A little closed stud. Cleavers and that sort of thing. Well, there you go, finding that. Hopefully I shouldn't be missing anything. But there you go. Better luck next time. Oh, not too much further than the last stud. It's a lovely little signal. I really like this one. Nice clear line, 80 solid, 83, 84. You can see that. I like that one. Probably, I'm still learning after a year on the signals and the noises, but yeah, if anything sounds good. It's not too big. So yeah, we're optimistic about this one. Then again, we shall see. I'll show you in a minute. Well, that was a good signal, and it could so easily have been a coin, but it is another button. So we can soon be at 300 by the rate we're going, aren't we? Just a little plain button. But look at that size of it. Could easily have been a coin. Oh well, never mind. We'll keep going. Well, this was a very faint little signal until I scraped my boot across it, and then it jumps out really well. So 94, 95. Press on for the giggling granddaughter. With a text from a work colleague. I'm on holiday. Anyway. Yeah, 94, 95. Nice line as well. Well, again, as ever optimistic, but we shall see. I'll show you when I dig it up. Well, I'm glad that wasn't too far down, because that bit of ground is absolutely solid, but there it is, look. It's a bit of metal. It's a bit of metal with a funny shape. Oops, I dropped it already. Okay. It's a very small table. Something off a bit of farm machinery, I'm sure. But it was a good signal. It made a great noise. Probably aluminium by the feel of it, ever so light, so oh well, never mind, we'll keep going. Soon be snack time anyway, haha, good. Well, I didn't get this one live, but it's quite interesting because it's, I presume it's some sort of military clip. There you go, looking with a crown on it, but see that grips onto something. That's quite nice, isn't it? If you're going to find something interesting. That's what it's all about. Nice crown as well. So yeah, not quite sure the age of that one, but no good. We like finding things like that. Anyway, just got a little stretch to do before I'm going to have a drink and a muesli bar, and repower myself for the walk back down the field. Right, to catch you on the next one. Well, big old hole in some tough ground, and obviously my pinpointing skills need a bit of practice because I missed it was on the side of it. There you go, so you can see what could be, I don't know, you never know. There's grain and stuff falling on the base. Could be a button, could be a coin. I may just nick the edge of it. You never know. But do we think we can get it out? We're going to have to press a bit more with the mud around it. This is where I need a little digging tool, which is in the car. Great place for it when you want to dig a little thing out. I think it's copper. Right, bear with me. I'll get my big spade on it and see if I can just loosen it off and then show you when it's out. Well, there you go, coaxed it out of its hiding place. Nothing on that side, look at that. But on the other side, it's a button. It's got something like patent. Why would you paint pen in a button? Perhaps it was the gilding process or something, but I'm sure that's a button. You can see like where the shank was in the centre. But again, could have been a coin, look at that. It's so thin as well. Anyway, that was a nice find, so we'll carry on. Well, I still don't have a snack yet. I keep finding signals on the way back to where I was going to stop for a snack, but anyway, this was not a bad signal, but God, look at that, a beast of a bullet. Check that out. I don't know what calibre that is, but certainly know if that whacked into you. It's got two rings. Sometimes I think they say you can date it by the rings, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a big old lump of lead. But interesting, so that's always good. Right, we'll carry on. Well, another scratchy old signal. Seems to be the day for them, but another dirty great big bullet. Look at that one. What's going on around here? But somebody was using some beasts of a bullet. I don't know if that was hunting, but well, a hunting elephant, I think, by the look of this. Anyway, there you go. It's better than a tin can, so we'll carry on. I'm on the back stretch now, so I'll cross the field and down the field and back to the car, so starting to get a bit peckish now, so I'm sure there'll be a few more signals before we get to the car, and hopefully a coin, because we've not had one yet today, so fingers crossed for a coin. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Well, this may well be the last signal of the day. It's about 11:45 and my car's not far away, so and I'm getting peckish, so let you hear this one. Oops. A little bit. Hello, what have I got on? There we go. 79. Very straight line. Very straight line. So yeah, so good signal. I did think as we were coming along, today's dig seems to have been brought to you by the letter B for bullets and buttons. There's been a lot of both, and a lot of beer cans, and lots of other strange things. Not necessarily beginning with B. Anyway. Back to this one. Yeah, bullet or button, we shall find out in a second. Right, won't be mo, I'll dig it up. Well, it was very close to the surface. I just scraped my foot and it moved, so we pinged about a bit, and it was our first coin for the day on the way back to the car, as usually happens. Look at that, it's George V, and it is a farthing. I did give it a rub on the on the magic trousers, as they say. It's 1921. You can just see that, 1921. My word. In the 20s, the roaring 20s. So that was from then. That was Britannia. She's a bit grubby, bless her. There you go, George V farthing. Nice to get at least one coin. And probably the last signal. If it is, I'll show you all the rest of the bullets and buttons in the in the roundup. But, wish me luck for the last bit of field, and I'll catch you again soon. So here we are at the roundup. As you can see, them enormous bullets on the bottom left there. The usual bits of farm machinery, a bit of wire, tin can, ring pulls, the usual stuff. Bottle top, it's a bottle top with a church on. That was kind of sweet for a bottle top. Little buckle, quite a few buttons again. We're flying on that military clip, which probably goes on a shoe. Again, a bit of a thimble. There's a nice little sort of fleur-de-lis almost square thing, which I haven't got a clue what it is, but it's very nice, so I was happy finding that. That other nice button, and my only coin of the day, which was that George V farthing. So the usual selection of random metal bits from a day in the fields, but good fun nonetheless. And that is a good field, so I'm sure there'll be more nice things out of that the next time we go out. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next big dig. Cheers now, bye.